morning, Tottenham fans. It's officially Bilbao Eve. I'm not even planned a video. I just wanted to speak to you Spurs fans and try and gauge how you're all feeling. And are you feeling like me? Let me tell you how I'm feeling. When the draw was made at the beginning of the season and we saw all the Europa League teams and, I was quite confident. I was like, you know what? We could beat any of those teams on our day. We could probably win this, Then obviously you get to the Frankfurt game and there was so many doubts going into it. Oh, Frankfurt never lose at home. They always score at home. And Spurs dismantled them quite comfortably. Then it came to the Bodo Glimt game. Oh, they're better than you think they are. Yeah, when you play them at their ground, they've won 30 games out of 37 or something at home. And, doubt started creeping in again. But again, it was comfortable. Ended up 5-1. So I was like, okay, now we're in a final. And leading up to the final, at the beginning, I was like, you know what? We've beat Man United 3 times. I'm quite confident we could go there and beat them. But the closer and closer that this Europa League is coming, the more of a nervous wreck that I'm becoming. I'm anxious. I'm worried. I'm nervous. Got butterflies. I feel sick at the thought of losing at the final hurdle again. I have massive butterflies at the thought of winning. I'm just a wreck at the moment. This is so important for Spurs that this could change the trajectory of our club. We could either go in this direction up or this direction down in one 90-minute game or longer, depends if it goes to extra time. And I did the worst thing you can do as a Tottenham fan. I started watching all the debates on YouTube on who's going to win. And my mind was to-ing and fro-ing. It was like, oh no, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Man United always win finals. And then I was like, oh, that's another good point. Andrew's won 88% of his finals. So I was like, oh, that's good again. Then it goes back again. Then I flip, then I flop, then I flip. Then I'm like, now I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I was so much more confident a week ago than I am now. And I just wondered what you guys are feeling like. Are you feeling like this too? Is it just me? Am I the only one that's getting overhyped about this? Or is any of you out there that are just really calm, cool, collective and just know that we're just going to turn up, pick the trophy up, go home? Is it going to be like that? Because I seriously don't think so. It's going to take, it's going to wreck my nerves. My heart's going to be pounding through most of that game. And I can just tell it's going to be a close game. It's a final. Most finals are close. It's rare that you get a final where somebody battered someone. So yeah, part of me wants it to be over and part of me wants to see it. I want to see the guys lifting the trophy. Oh, it'll be absolutely amazing if we could win a European trophy. It really would. But it would be disastrous if we didn't. It's one of those, and it's so hard to gauge what's going to happen. And I just really hope that Spursy doesn't turn up. I hope that the boys turn up like they did against Frankfurt, like they did against Bodo, and just cool, calm, collected, solid at the back, counter up the front, and get a couple of goals and win this game. But it's never that easy, is it? It's never that easy. Man United have won 2 trophies in the last 2 seasons. They know how to get over the line. Most of those players are still there, so they know what they're doing. The Tottenham boys are hungry. They want to win this for Ange. Ange knows what he's doing in finals. He's been there many, many times. So hopefully he's prepping them well. He's getting them ready. I also saw people doing combined 11s. Now for me, I think that's silly. Like, so what if, say, 8 Spurs players get in ahead of Man United players? It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's a final. Whoever wants it more is going to win this game. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this game. Whoever doesn't bottle it is going to win this game. So combined 11s mean nothing. That's why I've not done a combined 11. I think sometimes it can be disrespectful to the other side because you know, especially for a final. I don't mind it for like a league game that doesn't matter too much, but when you're doing it for a final, you know, Man United, I don't watch them every week. You know, I watch them quite a bit because my father-in-law is a Man United fan, so I've watched quite a few games this season. But many fans don't watch Man United every week, and obviously you're going to be biased towards your own players. So whoever is, you could have, like, let's say for example, Basuma. He's had a poor season this year, so he probably wouldn't get in the combined 11 for me. But in the final, he could play out of his skin and be one of the best players on the pitch because he's got that potential to do that. So, you know, so this combined 11 will mean nothing on the day. I know it's fun to do and everything like that, but yeah, it just means nothing to me. League form means nothing either. League form will never mean anything when it comes to a cup competition. You can go back as far as Wigan beating Manchester City in the final of the FA Cup and then getting relegated. I think going further back than that, I think Middlesbrough got to 2 cup finals and got relegated. So it can happen that you can have a poor season. People are disrespecting this Europa League as well, which I don't like. Nobody was speaking like this when in 2023 Sevilla won it and they came 12th in the league. And this was under Unai Emery, by the way. I think it was. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But Sevilla won it in 2023 and they finished 12th, 9 points from relegation. Nobody spoke about they weren't worthy to be in the Champions League and nobody was putting the competition down then. 2022, Frankfurt won it. Frankfurt were a decent side that year. They even beat a really good side in the final. I think they did anyway. But Frankfurt won it in 2022, I think they finished 11th, 9 points from relegation again. And again, nobody said anything about the standards of the Europa League. Nobody said anything about the standards of the team going into the Champions League. So it's because it's Spurs and it's because it's Man U. The media love to hate both these clubs and they're probably having a field day right now trying to find ways in which to find stories about how Spurs are going to bottle it or Man United are going to bottle it and have the worst season ever. I know these stories are all come out. There's stories as well about who Spurs are going to sign if they win this competition, and I don't want to think that too far ahead of myself. I want to wait to see if we win, then I'll start talking about all the transfers we can have, because there was a story about Eze, I think for 65 million release clause or something, and if Spurs win the Europa League, he's more than likely going to come to us, which would be a fantastic signing. It'd be a brilliant signing for us, but I don't want to get my hopes up because we haven't won anything yet. And we have to take every day as it comes. But it's Bilbao Eve today. Happy Bilbao Eve. How are you feeling? Are you a nervous wreck like me? I don't even know what to think. I don't even know how to think. I don't even know what I can say to make things better. All I can say in a positive light is I know we haven't got any number 10s, but we've got Solanke, who scored 3 goals against Man United this season already, and he's a handful for them. Johnson always comes up with a goal. I don't know how he does it, but he always seems to score. He's going to be an asset. Sonny's back now. He looked pretty sharp against Aston Villa. He may start from the bench. Tell never stops running. He'll keep attacking that defence. Odeberg can play in the 10. Very skillful player, and he may have one of the games of his life. We don't know. We've got our back 5. That means we're going to be solid. I know that. You know, Porro is so technically gifted. He'll be brilliant at putting crosses in for us, for the likes of Richarlison, Solanke, Bentancur, Romero, all good in the air. So we've got positives to look at, even though we haven't got a number 10. Long as we stay solid and compact and get chances the other end, do what we did against Frankfurt away, do what we did against Bodo away, and we stand a very, very good chance of beating this Man United side. Take shots at Onana. Onana is a calamity. He will always make mistakes. He always will. So just keep putting him under pressure and he may even give us something. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. How nervous are you? Are you a nervous wreck like me? Thank you for watching. Come on, you Spurs.